My topic is digital transformation, right? But I'm going to do it the Neptune way. So I'm not going to talk about it. All right? So I'm going to tell you a little story, and a story that hopefully will tell you a little bit of what is actually real on this transformation. And we've seen a lot of cases here today of how our customers are actually changing things, changing their business, changing the way they actually do things. And that's a good place to start. So I'm going to tell you a story. First, why this picture? Anyone knows this picture? We have all seen it in textbooks, right? So this is actually the first picture taken from Earth, Apollo 8 in 1968. What this sets, that was a change in the mindset of the people that saw it for the first time. I have it as a given because I've always seen it, right? So the first time, and what this is so important, is that everyone realized that we are all connected. We're all united. And that changed, in a way, the way we think about the Earth, and maybe the way that everyone thinks about themselves. And I forgot the clicker. Then, 20 years later, the internet changed our lives dramatically. Finally, we were actually connected. So this change has changed our lives, changed the way we relate, the way we work, the way we socialize, and has brought us the digital era. After this, as a roller coaster, the pace of innovation technology never ceased to increase. And that actually creates a lot of challenges. Challenges for us as persons and for businesses. The challenges of this moving train, call it digitalization transformation, were here in many cases today, not only by you having to change SAP transactions into actually simple mobile applications, but simplifying overall everything that you do in your business. So, and this is great that our customers started with digitalization. And they're going from pen and paper to mobility, to digital. And that's a way to start to improve the way that you do your things, and you're lowering the costs of actually running your businesses. The way you do things are cheaper, easier, faster. So you could do more with less. And we see a lot of cases here in applications with plant maintenance, warehouse, goods receipt. But why stop there? Why should you stop there? There's a lot of work ahead that you can actually do within your businesses today with the existing technology. You don't need new technology. What you need is to change a couple of things. Process to start. What is our experience at Neptune by working with our customers over and over again? And we see this a lot, is that companies that have succeeded implementing applications, they are implementing not just applications, they're implementing strategies. These strategies come by having a more product focus on the things that they do. And this means that they have to create these teams across the enterprise, call it tribes, that have people from business, have people from IT, have people from sales. And these people have to have a very product-centric approach to what they're doing. They should think of themselves as surrounding a product, not within the silos that they belong. So these transversal teams, they need to have fundamentally a good methodology. So yes, doing Agile is very good. Doing Scrum is very good. But doing it is not being Agile. And that's where everything gets more complicated. Because you need the tools, you need your DevOps to be in place, you need your processes to be changed, you need your mindset of your actual employees to be changed. Because you need to respond to the market, and this market might be an internal market or external market faster. And of course, this all can be supported by technology. Technology is innovation in many cases. And sometimes is a simple barcode scanner on a station to digitalize a pair of pants. This simplifies everything. But this innovation, in many ways, comes through one single thing, APIs. And APIs is what the future is. So if you have an API focus and you have an ability to bring APIs as small pockets of innovation, to bring these different spotlights of mobility, of innovation within what you do, within the companies that you work at, you're going to be able to achieve success. And the success can be measured by the quality of these APIs. So today you're using SAP, Oracle, Salesforce.com, Microsoft, etc. You're picking what is the best for you, are you? Or are you having an approach of best of breed? What is this approach? Is be able for you to choose a service because it gives you the best value for your money. And then the ability to change this service for something else when the time comes. So how do we glue this together? How do we glue services that are primarily coming from cloud with APIs? We glue with a rapid application development. Why? Because we humans need interfaces. Either be conversational interfaces, UI interfaces, we need to interact with something. So the ability to glue everything together, build new business process workflows, to actually transform the way you do things, that's what a rapid application development platform can do. And in our experience at Neptune, how can we help our customers doing this? We want to equip our customers with the tools that can work within an agile methodology, that are agile in itself, that can extend the life expectancy of your current setup. So you don't need to actually change your landscape. You don't need to change your IT approach. You just need to give it a better way to interact with it. So your investments will be safe, and you can prolong this usage of this same systems. And also the ability to, at a later stage, if you want to plug out a system and plug in a new one, nothing to your end users can be changed. So this ability to abstract everything is one of the things that we can do. So I'll give you two examples. One of them is a company that is a customer of ours. Their name is TESS, and they're focusing on a very highly regulated industry of oil and gas. They produce hoses. So their product actually can be made in many different places. What sets them apart is their expertise, their quality. 90% of their revenue today comes from selling their hardware, 10% from the services around their hardware. In 5 years, their plan is to build a digital strategy of services around their product, not just by differentiating themselves into the market, but by creating new revenue. So in 5 years, they want to have 90% of their revenue coming from digital, not the hardware. So in a way, you transform your business by creating new business channels, creating new revenue. That's how you can improve, in fact, your bottom line by streamlining all of these internal processes, make them run faster, simpler, cheaper. That will increase your bottom line. But the way you're going to increase your top line, the way you're going to do that is by innovating. So what is the mandate here is that the other company that I would like to speak of is one of the biggest vehicle manufacturers in the world. They are our customers as well. And their supply chain is across SAP, Oracle Transportation Management, Microsoft Azure, IBM MQs, Seaburger, etc. So they work in silos because they're a gigantic company. Their vendors, their suppliers, when they are looking at something, they have to see, okay, what's my production order? How do I package these materials? How do I ask for transport? When does this transport come? How many pallets? How many boxes will I need? This I have to go through many different systems to do so. So what Neptune has done for this customer is that in 6 weeks with 2 consultants, we're able to provide a POC that was able to show them, in fact, real, and this is what the Neptune can do real things in very short periods of time, to actually connect all of these systems into one single application. So that on the side of the suppliers, they will be able to package their materials, change production orders if they couldn't supply it all. They could see how many boxes would they need, how should they pile the boxes on the pallets, how many pallets will they need, which ultimately say how many trucks do I need. On the side of the company, of our customer, they're able to have a 360 view of exactly their supply chain. They can know exactly on which box each product is, and which pallet, on which truck, when it will arrive, at which gate at the plant. And if you're running a real-time logistics, you need to be able to have this kind of control. And you would imagine that a lot of other companies, and we're going to have a panel with Johnson & Johnson, Whirlpool, and Elkshop, and hopefully they will give us some insights of what they're doing on their actual journey into this transformation. Some companies are still using a lot of pen and paper. Also, we're going to have later on a presentation on how a technology is helping to save lives. And that's going to be by my colleague, Abesh. And just to finalize, a call for action. Think of Neptune as your strategic partner to grow your business. We want to be part of your plans, we want to be part of your challenges, and we want to work with you. So speak to us, engage us. We'll be glad to help. Thank you.